Hi, my darling pile number ones. If you picked our rebellious and free spirited Ariel and her prince Eric, this is your reading. Now, what are we doing? We are zeroing in on your future spouse. Yes, what do they look like? When will you guys meet? How will you be as a couple? And so on. All the juicy details. Let's start the reading with the physical attributes of your person. If you're a highly intuitive person and you are sensitive to energy, you might naturally sense this person's presence. Your intuition might even guide your gaze in their direction. While we all possess this intuitive connection, distractions can sometimes cloud it, right? So, to help you recognize them, I will provide a description and even a few celebrity references to create a clearer visual impression of your person. Visual cues often stick with us, right? So, stick around for that. Towards the end of this reading, I will be showing you, actually, not towards the end, just after the physical attributes are shown, I will show you the celebrity lookalikes of your person, mostly their energy and their vibe. Now, let's get back to the reading. What do they look like? What is their aesthetic? And we've got Kaboom, the Queen of Pentacles. It just came flying out for you. The Queen of Pentacles has such a gorgeous and grounded energy, my pal number one. Oh, they're gonna be your rock, your anchor, the one who makes you feel like you finally found your own little patch of solid, wonderfully fertile earth. The Queen of Pentacles, even for a male counterpart, this speaks volumes about his fundamental nature. Think of a steadfast oak tree, providing shelter and strength, deeply rooted and connected to the earth. This points to someone who, at his core, has the capacity for immense care, a profound love for the tangible world, and an inherent desire to create comfort, security, and abundance for those he holds dear. Imagine a man who finds joy in building things with his hands, who feels a deep connection to nature, who has a natural instinct to provide and protect. He might be the one who ensures everyone is taken care of, who offers practical support without even needing to be asked, who creates a sense of stability in his environment. He likely possesses an earthy charm, a strong and reliable presence, and a quiet appreciation for the simple pleasures in life. When you meet some people, they smell very earthy, like they smell like a forest. He will be the one who remembers the small details that makes a difference, the one who offers a strong shoulder to lean on, the one who builds a solid foundation for his loved ones. Pile number one, a man in this Queen of Pentacles energy is simply just divine. You can admire him like art, and so will you because you have the luxury, because he will be doing everything for you and his family with all his heart. And you can just stare at him while he's at work, like you're captivated by his energy. You'll be like, ah, that's my man, my love, father of my kids. What a man. Think of Prince Eric, that steadfast, dependable soul who wasn't swayed by every shimmering tale that flipped his way. He represents someone who is loyal, focused, and not easily distracted by superficial or fleeting attractions. He had a good heart, a strong sense of responsibility for his kingdom and his Max, and you just knew he'd build a sturdy life. Our future fellow, he'll have the same inherent goodness, that quiet strength that makes you feel utterly safe and cherished. He'll be the one who remembers your favorite tea, the one who fixes that leaky faucet without being asked, a true practical sweetheart. Now we have understood his overall vibe, which is grounded, strong, and dependable. Also, he has this quiet confidence about himself. His face could have strong, well defined features. When you look at some people, they just look like you can trust them, and they look very stable and grounded. That is the kind of face he'll have. And he would have this expression that would be like warm and reassuring. And guys, he will have these kind eyes, the kindest of eyes, and you will fall for that. When you look into his eyes and when he smiles, he gives that very genuine, sincere smile, and you guys love that. You like, wow. And for his main, guys, I don't know why I'm getting this picture of golden retriever in my head, but it's not the personality, it is the main. So he will have like a healthy, well maintained hair. Well maintained, but not like, overly styled or anything. And it'll mostly be in natural tones. It looks kind of naturally wavy and it looks good, guys. So he also might favor practical and masculine styles. And he would avoid anything that is too fuzzy and high maintenance. No, he cannot do that. He's got that earthy charm to him, really. I find his presence in my when I'm thinking about him. He is so good looking in a very natural way. Sometimes I feel like, I'm getting that visual of these Aussie men with curls, right? Some waves, not fully curls, like a wavy hair texture that does not look like it is kept well. Like, he doesn't fuss about it too much, but it looks so good on him. Now, moving on to his body type, I feel he's very well built. He's strong. He has a strong and healthy physique. It's not like when I say well built, I meant strong and healthy. It could be athletic, it could also be very masculine and more healthy looking. Because he's a very outdoorsy kind of person, right? He has naturally like a good, strong aura for his physique. And he has this solid build, like a person who is strong and dependable. He carries himself with a grounded and confident posture, guys. Now, because he's an outdoorsy person, he would be tanned most of the time. And he will have a very natural and healthy skin. It would have a little bit of ruggedness to it, but I think you like that. And he's more practical and functional when it comes to his dressing style. He's someone who prioritizes comfort and durability in his clothing. And he would lean towards more of a natural and earthy tones like blues, greens, browns, and grays. This guy, I feel like he will have like a minimalistic wardrobe. He doesn't want to get fussy about all these things. Something that works, some things that function, and it is airy and it feels good. It's all about quality over flash. He values well made, lasting pieces rather than trendy or flashy attires. Something that is comfortable and unpretentious. It is very straightforward style, not overly concerned with appearances. But he's a very good looking guy. Whatever he wears, he looks good. Now, our guy is a very simple guy. What he appreciates in life is good food, nature, physical activity, and comfortable surroundings. His sensuality might be expressed through actions rather than overt displays of affection. So just remember that while number one, if just check if your love language matches him or complements his. He is financially responsible and a stable person. He is hardworking and dedicated. He is generous in his actions. He might show his care through act of service and practical support rather than just words. That's your man, guys. He's very patient and steady. He is likely to be very calm and reliable, not easily swayed or flustered, guys. Now we are going into the visual reference segment. I have some celebrities who kinda embodies the traits of your person. Are you guys ready? We have Jason Momoa, Chris Hemsworth, Keanu Reeves, and Dave Grohl. Now, guys, I would really like to know if these men are your type. Please comment below. Like, let me know if the choices were right for you. Now, with Jason, right, we know him as that rugged, nurturing man. He has this grounded connection to nature, and he has this connection to his Hawaiian heritage too, right? There is a definite sensual and earthy qualities to his persona. And Chris, he is known for his roles as a strong masculine figure. He also is a devoted father and husband, and his down to earth Australian lifestyle and his seemingly genuine warmth projects a nurturing and grounded energy to him. And our own Keanu, I love Keanu. Keanu, we know him as a kind and generous soul. He embodies a quiet strength and a certain groundedness about him. He may be less overtly sensual in a traditional sense. There's a gentle, caring aspect to him when it comes to his public image that aligns with the Queen of Pentacles' nurturing qualities. His philanthropy also speaks to a desire to provide and care for others. We know him, right? We know him as a very selfless person. Now, Dave Grohl, he is the Foo Fighters frontman. He kind of projects a very approachable and down to earth energy despite his rock star status. He often speaks about the importance of family and has a warm, engaging presence that can be seen as a masculine expression of a nurturing. Now, moving on, let's look into how you two are as a couple. We have got the Star, the Temperance reversed, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Now, the Star card here, for me, it represents hope, inspiration, and the promise of healing within your connection. You will likely inspire each other, seeing the best in one another, offering a sense of peace and authenticity. It's that feeling of finally being seen for who you truly are, a gentle flow between two souls. Think of those couples who just click, who bring out the best in each other, a harmonious melody between two instruments, and just get each other on a soul level. It'll be like finally finding someone who understands your love for collecting, let's say, taxidermied animals or something. Geez, pile number one. Do you really collect taxidermied? I don't know why that came to my mind, but that is what came to my mind. So, what are your weird hobbies? Pile number one, do let me know if you have any eccentric hobbies. I'm very curious right now. Now, with the reversed temperance and Six of Pentacles, traditionally it represents imbalance. But for your reading, my loves, I just feel there is a balance because your man wants to give, wants to be that provider. You have a bit of a rebellious and free spirited energy like Ariel, and maybe you might not like to take orders. But the star card for me confirms that you both are in a healing connection. You both have surrendered to love and feel at ease and don't feel the need to rebel. Now, just to confirm, I'm pulling out a clarifier card for you, and we have got the King of Pentacles. Now, that confirms it, pile number one. I'm not sensing a negative tug of war here. Instead, picture your future spouse as a devoted knight, utterly determined to care for his kingdom. That's you. He'll likely find genuine joy in being the provider, the one who ensures your comfort and well being is met. That temperance reverse isn't about disharmony, but perhaps a natural inclination on his part to take charge, to smooth the waves for his beloved. And the Six of Pentacles reversed, it's not about unfairness in receiving, but about his deep seated desire to give, to nurture, maybe even to spoil you a little, like a doting prince showering his mermaid with treasures. Now, just to get guidance on how to nurture this connection, I'm drawing a few cards. We have got the Lovers, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Cups reversed. These cards offer such a beautiful guidance, file number one. First, the Lovers. Oh, the choice of two hearts entwining. It's about the deep, unspoken understanding, like Ariel and Eric finding a connection beyond words. Nurture that bond, communicate openly and consciously through each other. Then the majestic emperor. Now, don't go all flounder on him, but appreciate his natural inclination to provide and protect. He wants to build a stable castle for you both. Respect his strength, his quiet authority, and maybe even let him have the remote sometimes. Think of Ariel respecting Eric's role as the prince, even if she had some pretty strong opinions about human customs. Now, the King of Cups reversed, right? It is suggesting, you know, to keep those fairy tale expectations in check. It's like he might not be all flowery and sonnets and dramatic gestures every day. He shows his love through actions, through being your steadfast rock. Appreciate the steady currents of his affection, not just the dazzling surface splashes. No trading your voice for fleeting charm, darling. And finally, the vibrant Queen of Wands. That's you, my fiery, independent spirit. Be your own glorious, passionate self. Your zest for life will not only have attracted him, but will keep your connection sparkling. Be his biggest cheerleader, pursue your own dreams with gusto, and show him that a strong, independent woman is the most enchanting creature of all. Think of Ariel's own adventurous spirit that ultimately won Eric's heart. Now, you might be thinking, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? But that is just the current energy you are in right now, my dear pile number ones. When you meet this person, you will not feel that way. You will not act or think out of ego. It will come from a place of love. And whenever you feel this energy shifting towards a little more negative, let's say negative energy, just come back to the basics, come back to what attracted you towards him, come back to the foundation. Now let's move on to the part where we talk about when you guys will meet. When will you meet your future spouse? We have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, it arrives carrying a message of new beginnings and exciting possibilities. So this meeting is likely to occur during a time of exploration, perhaps when you are both open to new adventures and following the spark of your curiosity. So this Page of Wands also suggests that that meeting will happen in the near future. It could be during a time filled with new beginnings, excitement, and a spark of inspiration. It could be an unexpected encounter fueled by shared interest or a sense of adventure. You guys are guided to remain open and to new opportunities and follow your passions, as this is where the connection is most likely to ignite. The meeting might happen when you are feeling particularly open to new experiences, perhaps during a trip, while pursuing a new hobby, or at an event filled with energy and excitement. It could be a somewhat unexpected meeting, a spark that ignites suddenly in an ordinary situation. So the connection, it might be formed through shared creative interest, artistic endeavors, or a mutual passion for something. This meeting, pile number one, it will bring a youthful energy and a fresh perspective into your life. Meeting itself could feel like very vibrant and full of potential. You might be having a very lively conversation or exchanging new ideas, or you might be sharing a shared sense of curiosity about something. So I'm seeing you guys meeting in the next few weeks or a few months, and I'm excited for you, pile number one. After you're done with this reading, detach from it and go do your own thing. Don't focus too much on longing or wishing for this partner to come into your life. Just detach from this reading and this energy. Like, forget about this reading, is what I'm trying to say. Just a manifestation trick. Now, that being said, let's see what energy should you be in to manifest your future spouse. We have got the Queen of Wands, the Star reversed, and the Devil reversed. Guys, you have to embody the Queen of Wands energy yourself right now. You have to be confident, passionate, and outgoing. You need to pursue your own dreams with zest. But the star card reversed, right? It is telling me that currently you might need to reignite your own hope and reconnect with your deepest desires for partnership. You have to release any cynicism or past disappointments that might cloud your vision right now. Don't let any past shipwrecks dim your inner light right now. Reconnect with your own hopes and dreams for love. Dust off those long forgotten aspirations. You deserve your Prince Eric, your happy ending. Heal from your past relationship, pile number one. You need to heal and let go, and you need to step into this Queen of Wands energy. Also, this devil reversed, it is asking you to break free from any Ursula like contracts you might have subconsciously made with yourself. Any limiting beliefs, those old clingy habits. Release any neediness or dependence. Be your own strong, independent mermaid, ready to meet your equal. Not someone to complete you, but someone to share your already wonderful world with. No more trading your voice for a fleeting illusion of love. Also, pile number one, I just intuitively felt like knowing the meaning behind the name Eric. So, why don't you Google it and find out for yourself? The synchronicities. I will forever be awestruck by them. So, pile number one, your reading ends here. I hope you liked the reading and it resonated with you at some level. You have been asked to embrace your inner queen, navigate those currents with wisdom, release any clinging seaweed, and trust that the universe is guiding you towards your very own Prince Eric. Keep your hearts open, your spirits bright, and get ready for the adventures to begin. That's it, my loves. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel to help my channel grow. Until next time, bye bye. All right, my pile number twos who chose Princess Jasmine and Aladdin, let's get into your reading. This reading will give you a sneak peek of what your future spouse will look like, their aesthetics and personality type, and much more clues that will let you piece things together very quickly when you guys finally meet and experience the connection. Let's dive straight into the physical attributes of your future spouse. What do they look like? What is their aesthetic? And kaboom, the magician card has appeared for you. Seems quite right for your pile number two. Now, pile number two, in the story of Aladdin, Jafar is looking for a magic lamp hidden within the cave of wonders that only the diamond in the rough can retrieve. A person who has hidden potential or good qualities but lacks refinement, polish, or social graces. They might appear ordinary or even unpromising on the surface, but possess valuable inner qualities that are yet to be discovered or developed. The diamond in the rough is Aladdin himself. He's a street urchin, not a prince or a nobleman, and might be seen as unrefined. However, he possesses a good heart, courage, and is kind, and a certain inherent worth that makes him capable of retrieving the magic lamp where others cannot. And my dear Jasmines, you see this worth in your man that others don't. You have a knack of deep awareness and knowledge to pick up these things in people. Now, pile number two is your man will be someone who draws you in with their wit and their charm, and that certain spark in their eyes that hints at a world of possibilities. They have a captivating presence and skillful way of moving through the world. Think of someone who can effortlessly command attention, not through brute force, but through sheer charisma and intellect. This points to someone who, at their core, has a vibrant energy, a quick mind, and a knack of making the ordinary feel extraordinary. Imagine a man whose features are expressive, whose eyes seem to hold a thousand untold stories. He might have a smile that hints at a playful secret, a way of carrying himself that exudes confidence without arrogance. He's the kind of person who can talk his way into and out of anything. Not through manipulation, but through sheer persuasive charm and a captivating way with words. You likely find yourself endlessly intrigued by the way his mind works and how he presents himself to the world. He's got that je ne sais quoi that makes you want to learn all his secrets. Think of a skilled artist who can transform simple elements into something breathtaking. That's the kind of energy he carries. Now, Aladdin is more aligned to the energy of the magician here. He's a street punk, a skilled thief, but not rooting from maliciousness, and a handsome and kind young man. He knew stealing was illegal, but thought he was robbing the rich to help the poor. He is constantly reminding himself that there are things you can steal and things you can't. He has this nature of kindness and innocence to him. Now, pile number two is I'm not saying your partner is going to be out and about thieving, okay? I'm using the reference to highlight the fact that your partner may not be considered like a perfect person as per societal standards. But you're not someone who's easily fooled by the superficial facade people put on to meet such societal standards. And you don't deny the fact that there are people out there who are truly authentic. It's just that you get your partner's vibration, and you will slowly get accustomed to trusting this vibration and where he is coming from and how he can be the chosen one to retrieve the lamp. Now, let's look into their physical appearance. Now, for the overall vibe, we get that they're energetic, alert, and possessing a captivating presence. They carry themselves with a quiet confidence and a sense of purpose. Their facial features might be quite expressive with a lively quality. Now, look for intelligent, perhaps piercing eyes that seem to observe and understand deeply. They might also have a well defined brow line that accentuates their thoughtful nature, and a smile that can be both engaging and perhaps a little mischievous, hinting at their quick wit. Their hair might be well maintained and styled in a way that suits their personality, perhaps with a touch of individuality. It could be neat and deliberate, or have a more artistic and slightly unconventional flair to it. The color isn't as important as the way it frames their face and reflects their personal style. Now, their body type, they are likely to have a build that suggests an active mind and perhaps a corresponding physical engagement with the world. It might be lean and agile or have more wiry strength. They carry themselves with a certain alertness and poise. Notice their hands, pile number two. They might be expressive, perhaps with long fingers that hint at dexterity and skill, both mental and physical. They might use their hands a lot when they speak, as if shaping ideas in the air. And their skin tone will be likely vibrant and healthy, reflecting their inner energy. Their dressing style will be intentional and unique. Their style won't be accidental. They have a knack of putting themselves together in a way that reflects their individuality and intellect. They might pay attention to details, perhaps with a carefully selected accessory, a unique piece of jewelry, a distinctive scarf, or an interesting watch that speaks to their personality. And while they appreciate looking good, comfort won't be sacrificed for trends. Their clothing will likely allow them to move freely and confidently. Also, their style might subtly hint at their passions or intellectual pursuits. Perhaps a certain type of fabric, a specific color palette, or a particular style of accessory that resonates with their interests. They don't necessarily have to be flashy. They don't need bright colors or loud patterns to stand out. Their charisma comes from within, and their style will likely complement that with thoughtful choices. Now, with their character and personality, they have a very charismatic and engaging personality. They do have a natural ability to draw people in with their charm and wit. They are intelligent and quick witted. Their mind is sharp and they likely have a talent for communication and problem solving. You might also see that they have the ability to make the most of any situation and possess a diverse range of talents. They are also very confident and self assured. They have a strong sense of self and believe in their abilities. You will also find that they are curious and inquisitive. They would also have a thirst for knowledge and a desire to explore new ideas. Their overall aesthetic draws you in with a sense of intelligence and hidden depth. They're confident and purposeful, unique and individualistic, dynamic and engaging. Pile number two, to give you a visual reference, I have some celebrities who kind of embody traits of your person. Pile number two, I actually wanted pile number one as my future spouse when I was channeling for pile number one, but Spirit had other plans and picked this pile for me. Now that I see Robert, Ryan Gosling, Jude Law, Tom, I'm happy to be here. Now, Robert Downey Jr., he's known for his sharp wit and he has that charismatic energy and he has a very unique personal style too. This often reflects the magician archetype that we got for your partner's energy. Even Tom Hiddleston, right? We know him for his articulate charm and intelligent demeanor and theatrical flair. Hiddleston often embodies a captivating and multifaceted presence. We love our Loki, don't we? And Jude Law, I've had a crush on Jude Law since I was in school. He also is known for his sharp wit and that boyish charms that he had, and the ability to portray both charming heroes and cunning antagonists. He possesses a magnetic and intelligent energy. Now, Idris Elba, he is known for his commanding presence. He has a deep voice and an air of quiet confidence that exudes a powerful and intriguing charisma about himself. Ryan Gosling, with his subtle intensity and expressive eyes and often playful charm, Gosling has a captivating and thoughtful aura. Pile number two, do comment who your favorite is from this list. Also, let me know if the list matches your vibe, if you like all these actors and it is in alignment with your reading. It will be helpful for me. So, now keep these captivating images in your mind's eye, and we will continue to explore the journey to meeting this fascinating individual. Let's look into how you two are as a couple. We have got the King of Swords reversed, Five of Wands, and the Hierophant reversed, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress reversed. This spread is quite interesting, right? Pile number two. If traditionally read, this would incline towards conflicts. But pile number two, that is not what I'm seeing for you. It's more of an exciting adventure of you guys as a couple versus the world. Now let's look at Aladdin and Jasmine. For me, they both have the hero archetype in them to protect their kingdom, right? They're battling things in their own journey and as a couple. Now, pile number two is we spoke a lot about Aladdin. Let's now focus on you, my Jasmines. You guys are strong, confident, independent, highly self aware, and work on your personal growth. I like that about you guys. You guys might be seeking freedom in your life and genuine true love that isn't about materialism. But you guys are self aware enough not to reject someone just because they're rich without seeing their true intentions and nature. You get what I mean? Like the Prince Ali situation. And did you guys know that Princess Jasmine and Pocahontas are the first Disney princesses to elevate the female character from a weak feminist conscious to an awakening feminist conscious? This speaks a lot about your personality, pile number twos. You are quite daring, resilient, determined, and self reliant. You beauties are about breaking the spell of fate and paving your own destiny. Just like Jasmine, she by no means frequent the function and lifestyle's direction that usual way of life has taught her. She has been searching outward for feasible change. She abolishes the marriage law. And you guys have been doing these things too, questioning the traditional systems and so on. And so is your future partner, Aladdin. He's also fighting his own battles. Now, think of your union as strong, independent minds coming together. Now, let's look at the reading of you two as a couple. With the King of Swords reversed and the Five of Wands, think of Aladdin and Jasmine navigating palace intrigue, battling evil sorcerers, and maybe having a passionate disagreement or two about the best way to use a wish. It's not about constant bickering between you two, but the sparks that fly when two strong, independent spirits come together, both with their own ideas and a refusal to be caged. You will challenge each other, push each other, and maybe have a few spirited debates. But underneath it all, there's this undeniable connection. And with the Hierophant reversed, just like Jasmine wasn't exactly thrilled with the traditional arranged marriage route, your relationship will likely forge its own path. You will define your commitment on your own terms, creating a love story that's uniquely yours, not bound by dusty old rules or expectations. You are writing your own magic carpet, right, my loves? The Queen of Pentacles here, that's the solid foundation, the shared desire to build a comfortable and secure world together. Just like Aladdin ultimately wanted a real home with his princess, it's the earthy, sensual connection that keeps you both grounded amidst the whirlwind of your dynamic personalities. The Empress card is reversed here. So, here I feel perhaps it is about expressing that nurturing in your own unique way. Jasmine wasn't exactly a damsel in distress waiting to be rescued. She had her own fierce way of caring and protecting what she loved. Your nurturing might be less about traditional roles and more about fiercely supporting each other's dreams and creating a life of abundance on your own terms. Now, let's draw out a card to find out when you guys will meet. And we have the Ace of Cups. I sense a lot of divine timing and interventions in your journey. It is really like an adventure to be experienced. You might have a period of separation after meeting and feeling that unique spark. In this time, you might be fighting your own battles and you will be having a divine reunion. Some events happening to solidify the connection. It's quite an intriguing journey, and you guys will enjoy the wonder of it all, the magic of it all, the magic that your magician man brings. The Ace of Cups also suggests that this union will happen real soon in your life. It'll catch you off guard. Now, let's see what energy that you can step into to manifest this connection. We have got the High Priestess. Uh, the High Priestess, again, is giving the play of divine timing in this connection. Embody the High Priestess. Think of it this way, my pal number twos. The magician operates in the realm of conscious action and manifestation in the external world. To draw that energy to you, you need to tap into the deeper, more intuitive currents of the High Priestess within. By trusting your inner wisdom and being receptive to the subtle energy around you, you will create the perfect energetic space for your captivating magician to appear. Trust your intuition, my loves. It holds the key. To sum it up, your love story is shaping up to be an exciting adventure full of passion, intellectual sparks, and a unique path forged together. Embrace your inner Jasmine, trust your intuition, and get ready for your very own whole new world with your captivating Aladdin. The guidance here is all about nurturing the individuality within the union. Foster a space where both of your unique energies can thrive. Respect boundaries, cultivate your own inner well being, and inspire each other through your passions. This powerful connection thrives on mutual respect for independence and the celebration of your individual strengths coming together. It's about nurturing a partnership where two bright stars can shine even brighter together without losing their individual brilliance. Alright, my pile number twos, your reading ends here. Kindly do leave a comment if you already sense this union coming in your life soon. You are all intuitive. You won't have any trouble picking up on this energy. So I know that. But even otherwise, do leave a comment about the celebrity thing if it matched your vibe. Okay, then I will see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye. All right, my lovely pile number threes. If you chose Nick and the cute bunny Judy, this is your reading. Oops, apologies for calling you guys cute. As Judy says, it's offensive to call bunnies cute. Only bunnies can call each other cute, huh? You guys are fierce. You guys are goal oriented and purpose oriented. But do tell me, do you guys get called cute a lot? And does it bother you? So, group number threes, we are zeroing in on your future spouse. Who is this mystery man who thinks he can play you? You? Seriously? They think you're soft, huh? They have met their match. Now, let's get a sneak peek of his personality. What does he look like? What are his interests? And what is he doing right now? I know you guys are Sherlocks and are capable of finding out the details to the T. And this may be just your first stop. Okay, I need to focus because I'm getting carried away by your energy. Quite a presence you have, pile number three, huh? I'm going to pull out a card to get all the details on the physical attributes. Let me just call it profiling since I can sense you guys are very serious about this and are probably knitting your brows right now, huh? Anyway, we have got the Seven of Swords. So, your person, we have quite an elusive personality here. They have this guarded quality to them initially. Think of someone who might not immediately reveal all their cards, someone with a bit of a hidden depth or a subtle way of moving through the world. Their aesthetic might have a touch of the unconventional, something that doesn't quite fit the mold. And this intrigues you. You will be like, quite sus this guy, huh? You will be drawn to him. What I'm getting for you, pile number three, is this could be a karmic connection. And before you think it's bad, it's not. People often associate karmic connections with something bad. But no. Now let's think of Nick and Judy. Judy's past encounter with the bullying fox instilled in her a generalized wariness towards all foxes, even leading her to carry fox spray, a tangible symbol of her trauma. This experience, while difficult, ironically fueled her ambition to prove that prey animals could thrive in Zootopia. It's as if the universe was setting the stage to shift that negative energy. Not negative energy, just shift the energy, sorry. Then Nick comes in. So if we look at their initial interaction, um, it's marked by Judy's inherent suspicion, and Nick's got this guardedness about him. It seems very smooth, but it is practiced very well. That's why it seems very smooth. So, this is a direct consequence of a societal prejudice against foxes. However, as they are forced to work together, Judy slowly begins to see beyond her preconceived notions, recognizing that Nick is nothing like the fox who hurt her. He has a surprisingly good heart underneath all that charm. Their journey becomes a powerful testament to overcoming ingrained biases and forging an unlikely but deeply meaningful connection. This kind of shift, where past hurt paves the way for unexpected understanding and partnership, can be a major milestone in one's journey, particularly on a spiritual level. That being said, let's start with the profiling. Your person's features. Imagine someone whose features might be a little less obvious, perhaps not overtly striking in a traditional sense, but possessing a certain intriguing quality that makes you want to look closer. There might be a subtle sharpness to their features, a keenness in their eyes that suggests an observant nature. They might have a way of holding themselves that hints at independence and perhaps a touch of self resilience. Think of Nick's smooth way of navigating the world, that cleverness and independence he exuded. Our Seven of Swords fellow might have the same air of self reliance and a way of operating that isn't always immediately obvious. He might have a wit as sharp as Nick's and a way of observing the world with keen intelligence. So, to sum it up, for the overall vibe, we have independent, observant, and possessing a subtle intrigue. They might have a guarded quality to their initial presentation. So, their hair might be styled in a way that reflects their individuality, perhaps something a little different or unconventional, but still deliberate. They might have a build that suggests agility and independence. And for their skin tone, they will likely be natural and reflect their lifestyle. When it comes to the style, they are someone who doesn't necessarily follow the crowd. They might have a unique way of putting things together, perhaps with unexpected combination or a preference for things that are a little bit different. Their aesthetic might be understated, perhaps even a little bit quirky, hinting at their individualistic nature. They might not be overly concerned with fitting in or adhering to mainstream trends. Think of someone who has their own distinct flair, not dictated by what's popular. So, pile number three, to give a visual reference, I have some celebrities who kind of embody the traits of your person. We have Tilda Swinton, Ezra Miller, Oscar Isaac, Rooney Mara, Timothy Chalamet, and Killian Murphy. Now, Tilda has this androgynous and unconventional style, and she has this intense gaze. She often embodies a unique and intriguing aesthetic. And Ezra Miller is known for their fluid and often unexpected fashion choices and captivating, somewhat enigmatic presence. Oscar Isaac often portrays characters with a subtle intensity and a hidden depth beneath a charming exterior. Rooney, her understated elegance and intense observant eyes convey a sense of mystery and independence. So, Timothy, with his unique sense of style that often blends classic and unconventional elements, and his captivating, somewhat introspective presence, he embodies a subtle yet intriguing charm. This thoughtfulness and an artistic flair that aligns with the Seven of Swords' independent spirit. Killian Murphy, often portraying character with intense, observant eyes and a somewhat guarded demeanor, Murphy possesses a subtle yet powerful intrigue. His style tends to be understated but always with a distant edge, hinting at a deeper, more complex personality beneath the surface. Do either of these resonate with your taste, pile number three? I can hear you say, interesting, but let's continue. You're a hard one to please, huh? Okay, pile number threes. Now let's look into your dynamics as a couple. And we have the Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. This looks like a pair with some serious get up and go energy. With the Knight of Swords leading the charge, expect a relationship that's often fast paced, action oriented, and driven by ideas. A partner who is direct, assertive, and not afraid to pursue what they want, and that includes you. They will likely be decisive and bring a sense of excitement and forward momentum to the relationship. Think of someone who would sweep you off your feet with their energy and conviction. And then we have the Page of Wands bouncing in with all its youthful enthusiasm. This adds a layer of fun, exploration, and a shared desire for new experiences. Expect a relationship where you both are eager to try new things, to embark on adventures, and to keep the spark alive with spontaneity. There's a playful energy here, a sense of excitement about the possibilities you'll discover together. Think of those early days of a whirlwind romance, full of curiosity and thirst for connection. Now, the Four of Pentacles brings a touch of, well, let's call it stability with a side of potential caution. It speaks of a desire for security, for building a solid foundation, and perhaps a tendency to hold on to what you have, whether it's possessions, routines, or even emotions. In the context of your dynamic, this could manifest as a desire to establish clear boundaries and create a sense of safety and predictability within the relationship. However, just be mindful, pile number three. There can be sometimes a reluctance to be open or vulnerable, or a fear of losing what you have built. So, just like Judy had to earn Nick's trust and Nick had to let go of his guarded nature, your dynamic might involve navigating initial differences and building a solid foundation of understanding. To summarize it all, this looks like a relationship that will be anything but boring. You will likely be drawn together by a shared sense of adventure and dynamic energy. Your partner will bring a decisive and forward moving force, while there's always a spark of fun and desire to explore new horizons together. There is also a strong desire to build a secure foundation, which is wonderful, but be mindful of not becoming too rigid or closed off in the process. Think of it like this: you're a team of adventurers ready to conquer new territories with enthusiasm and drive. Your partner will often take the lead with bold ideas, and you will both be excited to see where those ideas take you. However, remember to balance that fiery energy with open communication and willingness to be emotionally vulnerable as you build your secure haven together. It's a dynamic pairing that promises excitement and growth as long as you navigate the desire for security with open hearts. All right, now let's see when you guys will meet. We have the High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, the Chariot, Seven of Cups reversed, and Five of Cups. That's a lot of cards that flew out. Now, with the High Priestess here, it suggests a meeting will occur when you are both deeply in tune with your intuition, and perhaps when there's a sense of destiny or a subtle, almost psychic pull drawing you both together. It might not be a loud, obvious encounter, but one that feels significant on a deeper level. The Wheel of Fortune indicates a turning point. This meeting is tied to a significant cycle in your life, a moment of change, destiny, or a fated encounter. The universe is aligning things to bring you together at the right time. So, the Page of Cups brings a fresh, innocent, and emotionally open energy to the timing. The meeting might occur when you or your future spouse are feeling particularly receptive to new connections, perhaps during a time of creative exploration or a budding interest in romance. The chariot signifies movement, drive, and overcoming obstacles. Your meeting might happen when you or they are actively pursuing a goal, traveling, or making significant progress in some areas of your life. There's a sense of forward momentum leading to this encounter. The Seven of Cups reversed is suggesting a clearing of illusions or a newfound clarity regarding what you truly desire in a partner. The meeting might occur after a period of confusion or indecision, when you have a clearer vision of what you're seeking in love. The timing might be linked to a period where either you or your future spouse has recently experienced some form of emotional disappointment, sadness, or even a sense of loss. This meeting could represent a turning point away from this sadness, a new beginning that offers comfort and the potential for healing. It might be that you meet when one or both of you are feeling emotionally vulnerable, but ready for a new connection to mend a broken heart or soothe a recent sorrow. My pile number three is this looks like a meeting that is destined and will occur when you are both in a period of significant personal growth and intuitive awareness. The universe is turning the wheel in your favor, bringing you together when you are emotionally ready and perhaps actively moving forward on your individual paths. It might be a random encounter, but one that feels like it has a deeper significance. Think of Judy and Nick's first real interaction. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, was it? There might be some underlying emotional baggage or past experiences that lead to this meeting, but ultimately, it is a turning point that sets you on a new path together. So, pile number three is keep your eyes and heart open. This meeting feels like it's tied to a significant turning point and will occur when the time is divinely right. After a period of inner clearing and as you both move forward with purpose. Now, let's see how to manifest this connection. We have got 10 of cups, reversed queen of swords, 6 of cups, and 7 of swords. Focus on themes of harmony, emotional fulfillment, and the joy of connection with loved ones, my pile number 3. Cultivate gratitude for the positive relationships in your life and nurture feelings of happiness and contentment within yourself. Being in a state of emotional abundance will make you a magnet for a partner who aligns with that joyful energy. You also need to soften any sharp edges or overly critical tendencies you might be holding on to. While clarity and intellect are valuable, being too detached, judgmental, or wielding your words like weapons could create a barrier, you see. Instead, strive for open mindedness, empathy, and a willingness to communicate with kindness and understanding. Release any need to be always right and embrace vulnerability. Also, opening yourself to the energy of nostalgia, gentle connections, and perhaps even revisiting familiar places or reconnecting with people from your past will help. There's a sense of innocent joy and harmonious exchange here. Being open to simple pleasures and heartfelt interactions can create a receptive space for your future partners to enter your life. Not partners, sorry, partner. Oh my god. With the Seven of Swords here, this is an interesting card in this position, considering it described your future spouse's initial energy. Here, for you, it might suggest a need to be mindful of any guardedness or reluctance to be fully seen. While discernment is wise, avoid being overly secretive or holding back your true self out of fear. To be open to this connection, you might need to gently release any tendencies to be evasive or to not fully invest emotionally. So, my pile number three is there's a lot of purging happening for you during this time. Something from the past and a lot of healing and purging happening. So, be kind to yourself. By nurturing a state of emotional well being, open heartedness, and an authentic presence, you will create the perfect energetic environment to welcome this significant connection into your life, allowing that potential for healing and new beginning to blossom beautifully. So, there you have it, my skeptical pile number threes. Your love story might start with a bit of a mystery and perhaps some initial differences to navigate, much like our unlikely duo from Zootopia. But beneath it all lies the potential for a deep and meaningful connection built on shared adventures and a journey of learning to trust and understand each other. Embrace your inner Judy, be open to the unexpected charm of your neck, and get ready for a partnership that proves even the most difficult individuals can create something truly extraordinary. So, my pile number three is if this reading resonated with you, comment your favorite celeb's name from the list I shared. Share a black heart if you are still skeptical, pile number three. I feel you guys are taking this way too seriously, and it has been making me giggle all throughout the reading. I was just trying to hold it in. Like, always I'm picturing you guys, like, with furrowing eyebrows. Okay, hope you took notes. I know you will share your report later. I will see you in my next reading. Have an amazing day. Bye for now. All right, my pile number four. If you pick The Beauty and the Beast, this is your reading. Pile number four, I'm really sensing this kind of heavy energy around you right now, currently. Or perhaps it's around your future spouse. It feels a little oppressed. Do you feel that way, pile number four? Or perhaps stifled, like something is being held back? But please don't let that worry you. There's a shift coming. The divine, the universe, it's stepping in. I feel these almost like shadows, ill intentions maybe, directed at you or at the one who's coming. It feels like things haven't been flowing, have they? Like there's been a resistance of sort. Almost like a curse, in a way, much like the enchantment that fell upon the beast. But it's coming from those who can't quite handle their own emotions, pride, ego, jealousy, all that heavy stuff. And they have been sending that energy your way or his. But you know what? It's almost silly of them to think that you two aren't protected by something bigger. The idea of God you hold, or even if that word doesn't resonate, it doesn't matter. You are protected. And this heaviness, it's lifting soon. I'm sending you light, my pal number fours, and love, straight from the divine. And to him too. All right. Let's move into the heart of it, shall we? Let's look at him, your future love. What does he look like? What's his essence, his style? Let's draw a card for that. The strength. Isn't that just wonderful, pile number fours? This isn't just about muscles. The strength, it's a deep inner thing, a powerful yet gentle energy. He's going to be someone whose inner fortitude, it just shines. A quiet confidence, a spirit that's been through things maybe but has come out resilient. Think of a majestic lion, right? Immense power, but also that calm, that controlled demeanor. At his core, this is someone who has faced things, challenges, and he has emerged with this deep inner strength. And a heart? Oh, it's compassionate, so very compassionate. Much like the beast who, beneath a formidable exterior, held a capacity for deep love. Now imagine a man who carries himself with this natural grace, whose presence it exudes this quiet confidence, not aggression. He might have a warm and reassuring gaze, a smile that speaks of inner peace, of understanding. He's likely someone who has learned to master his own inner world. And now he stands firm in his own power, offering this sense of safety, of support to those around him. He's the one who remains calm, even when things get turbulent, offering a steady hand, a reassuring presence. He'll have that same inherent resilience, that quiet power that makes you feel utterly secure and cherished. He'll be the one who offers unwavering support, standing by you through thick and thin, a true pillar of inner strength, my pal number fours. Now, for his overall vibe, we understand that he is strong yet gentle. And he has this quiet confidence about himself, right? And that inner resilience. So, think of Beast in his human form, a prince who had to learn humility and compassion. I feel this balanced energy in his exterior physical features as well. Because with the strength card, it also has that infinity symbol that is off balance. So for his face, he could have like this well-defined features. So there will be soft qualities to it and also strong qualities to it, and it will be in harmony. That is the balance I'm seeing with the features. For example, if he has a very well-defined eyebrows, like it's thick and it's like well-defined, okay, but he will have kind eyes to balance it out. So you get the balance I'm talking about, right? His hair is going to be like healthy and well maintained. Also, it is going to be voluminous, like that of a lion. Think of the lion's mane. I'm sensing it would be shoulder length or even longer, but even if it is short, it will have like a personality to it. It would be the probably something that you would notice because it is so good. This is one of the features that is highlighted the most. Now for his body type, he will have a strong and healthy physique. He will have broad shoulder and he'll have that V shape like Johnny Bravo. I'm sorry, Johnny Bravo is not someone I can relate to this file, but I just wanted to like give an example for the shape of his body, like the chest and the upper torso area. It would be like that V shape, and he'll have a broad shoulder. Like he'll have a solid build. It conveys a sense of dependability. He carries himself with a grounded and confident posture too. He might have some scars on his face or on his body, but it adds to his charm. And I feel you are someone who would admire the scars as as weird as that sounds. Actually, even I admire scars. When I see scars on people, I kind of admire it and I feel really weird out doing that, but I'll be like, wow, I'll be just roving my eyes on that scar. They might be weirded out too, but maybe they think, I'm looking at their to them they might think they might get conscious, like I'm looking at their ugly scar, but no, I'm looking at it with awe and wonder and the beauty of it. I'm really appreciating the beauty of that scar. So I feel maybe you guys also do this and your man has these scars which is really beautiful, like in an artsy way. Now, looking at his dressing style, we are sensing authentic and comfortable. So, he will prioritize comfort and quality in his clothing. He has this understated elegance when it comes to his style. His wardrobe might lean towards classic and comfortable pieces, and mostly in natural tones, avoiding anything overly flashy. He's not that kind of person who would want to wear flashy outfits. He is someone who kind of favors quality over trends. He values well made, lasting items that speaks to his inner strength and stability. And he's very unpretentious and genuine. Okay, his style is like to be straightforward and not driven by a need to impress. For his character and personality, we have understood that he is strong and resilient, and he has the ability to overcome challenges with grace. So think of the beast's inner battle and the eventual triumph over his own nature. That is the kind of strength that I'm seeing with your person. He's also very compassionate and a gentle soul. Beneath his strength lies a kind and caring heart, and he will be patient and understanding. And he is likely to be calm and composed, offering unwavering support during times of crisis. Like he will be there for you. He also has this aura of confidence and self assurance. He has a strong sense of self worth that radiates outwards. He is also protective and supportive. He has that natural instinct to care for and stand by those he loves. And he's very calm at in times of adversities. He will remain steady and grounded even in difficult situations. So you don't have to worry about not having anyone by your side. Pile number four. So if you have ever felt that, all this life you have felt that there is nobody to, like, there's no shoulder to cry on, or there's nobody there by your side when you're fighting all these battles, but your man will always be there for you. So pile number four, just to give you a visual reference of what your person might look and feel like, I'm going to give you some celebrity references, celebrities who kind of embody these traits. So we have Henry Cavill. Wow, wow. We have Chris Evans. Again, wow. We have Jason. Wow. And Idris Elba. Idris Elba, I'm not very familiar with him, but it just came through. So you guys let me know if you have a crush on him or it resonates with you, with your taste. Also, let me know in any movie or series that he has been in. I'm not familiar with it at all. So I don't know if he's there in some famous movies or series. You guys will be like, ah, you don't know who he is? No, I don't. I'm sorry. So for Henry Cavill, we know that he has a very strong physique, right? But combined with this gentle demeanor, it often portrays a powerful yet controlled energy from him. And Chris Evans, we often see him playing characters with this unwavering integrity and a quiet inner fortitude. He embodies a dependable strength, doesn't he? Our very own Captain America. With Jason, I get this Queen of Pentacles energy from him. Like it's compassionate and nurturing, but he also gives this strong and protective energy too. So it kind of reflects that gentle power of strength. And Idris Elba, I think he's known for his commanding presence, and he has that deep and reassuring voice. So that also embodies a quiet strength and inner power. Now, let me know if any of these celebrities resonated with your taste. If Henry is on this list, I I don't think I have to ask this question at all. I don't know if there is anyone who does not admire or is not attracted to Henry. But do tell, do leave a comment like who is your celebrity crush, and if it reflects your taste, if one of these celebrities reflect your taste. Now let's look at your couple dynamics, like how you two are as a couple. The cards we have are the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Magician reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You guys, as a couple, you're giving off this really balanced energy. There's a good rhythm to your dynamics, a harmonious ebb and flow through life's journey together. Much like Bella and Beast, learning to navigate their vastly different worlds. Look, even the Six of Pentacles, it shows this balance. There will be this equal give and take in the relationship. It's not something you consciously set, it just flows that way. The relationship itself, it feels like a gift, and you're both so grateful for it. You appreciate each other so much, with so much love and compassion, because you guys truly value each other. This also feels like the universe it's stepping in to restore balance in your own lives, like individually, separately. So giving you that necessary support during those times. Um, because I did pick up on that divine intervention in both of your lives. The number 6 here, it also represents that balance between the earthly and the spiritual. So here, it's as if the divine is saying enough is enough and is restoring that balance. It is helping to release that heavy energy you guys might be carrying around. Now, 6, it also represents care, nurture, compassion, which you guys will have for each other. Even the number 2 here, it kind of represents duality, like yin and yang. And with this energy of balance picked out throughout, it means that you guys bring peace and balance to each other's lives as a couple. The magician card, it also has that infinity symbol, that also representing balance. That's 3 cards, actually 4. Even his physical attributes, that card that came out in the beginning, that also has that infinity symbol. So 4 cards that is representing and stressing on the energy of balance. Now the magician card is in reverse, right? For me, I'm reading it has a magic that has been reversed, like a spell that has been reversed. It represents the lifting of any heavy energy or ill wishing from your energy that was blocking those manifestations, those blessings and luck from the divine. It's in reverse because it was blocked. The 7 of Pentacles, right? It is in reverse because it was blocked because of the spell or whatever curse that has been put on you guys. But that has been getting lifted, like how I read it in the beginning, right? There's a divine intervention that's coming in and lifting this energy for you. This is finally allowing your true connection to blossom. You both will start feeling a lot lighter together. When you guys meet and spend time together, you will feel like, some weight has been lifted off you. You'll feel like you're floating. And just that realization, right? It makes you a tad bit sad because you realize just how much weight you've been carrying around. There's a lot of gratitude in this reading for everything that is happening for you guys. Now let's look at when will you guys meet. We have got the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. So, as suspected, this meeting it's divinely timed, divinely orchestrated. It's a harmonious union, much like Bella and the Beast growing understanding. You two, you will have this deep connection with mutual respect and understanding. It can also represent opposites but complementary energy, this 2 of Cups. And they are coming into you this divine union. So everything is reinforcing that divine element, right? That is present in your reading. And it is guided by a higher purpose. Now, the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles together, they suggest a time frame that involves both connection and consistent effort. The initial stages, they might develop really quick, like maybe 2 weeks to 2 months time frame. That's what I'm sensing from the 2 of Cups energy. But the full manifestation, the full outcome, that's likely to take a little bit more time and dedication. That is what the 8 of Pentacles is telling me. Think of Bella and the Beast's first connection, that moment of understanding, and perhaps even a spark of recognition, potentially arriving through a shared dedication or life path, perhaps even within the walls of your own enchanted castle or his. So, I also sense that maybe you guys will meet at a workplace or a shared space where you're connecting through shared values or life path, shared purpose. Now let's look at what energy you must be in to manifest this connection. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So the spirit is asking you guys to embody the Queen of Cups, your own nurturing and compassionate heart, much like Bella's kindness and her ability to see beyond appearances. Simultaneously, focus on creating a stable and secure inner world for yourself, a sanctuary that allows true love to blossom, just as Bella brought warmth and stability to the beast's isolated existence. See, your future spouse, he has spent a lot of time in self growth and that inner wisdom, right? Maybe he didn't choose to do it. Maybe just life threw it at him and he was forced to do it, forced to grow. But in your case, you don't have to spend a lot of time with it. You just have to initiate it. So that energy will kind of connect with his energy. You know what I'm talking about? Like a self growth, self work will connect to his self work and self growth that he has done. So that will be like an initiation. But thankfully, you guys don't have to do much. You don't have to like go through a lot of things like he did. Let's send him love. My pile number four, he needed. Let's send him a lot of love and light through this reading. So, your reading ends here, pile number four. I hope something resonated with you. And your love story, it's unfolding with this promise of a deep and strong connection. And it is built on that inner fortitude that I was just talking about. And you will also have a shared journey of growth and liberation from any heavy energies. This is leading to a love that sees the beauty within. Pile number four, it's time to embrace your own nurturing heart. Build your own secure world and trust that the universe is guiding you towards a partner who mirrors your inner strength and desires to a lasting, stable love. Keep your hearts open, your spirits resilient, and get ready for a connection that has the power to transform, just like the love between Bella and her beast. Pile number four, until I see you in my next reading, bye and have a great day.